Okay, this is a story of a track star, Denita Jackson, Lincoln University students, and Kevin Goldson. He's dead right now because she walked in to her home and he was in a room with the roommate. Although they had their clothes on, she didn't like what she saw. They got into a fight. She grabbed a knife and stabbed him in the chest and the back. Let's go.
And tell y'all to leave that man alone. We are telling y'all that for your good, not in any way, shape, or form for hate. Okay? So I know somebody told you, Denita Jackson, to leave him alone. And
I bet they did. I bet they did. Let me tell you something. We want to wound people, hurt people, and we expect to just keep going as business as usual. Now, this pastor said, I remember a long time ago when I first started out, in the non-denominational church, 10 denominational churches, he said he's not going to let his daughter practice divorce. I didn't understand what he was really saying, but now I do. Because when we date, we're practicing divorce. Because if we break up, then we go on to the next one. And the next one. That's why when we get into marriages, we flee them. We don't sit there and stick it out. Because we already have a spirit of separation and leaving. I'll continue.
You chose not to, and now he is out to glory and you sitting in a jail cell. I know they told you. It's documented that y'all had DV issues in the past.
They had domestic violent issues in the past. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This young lady name is Keisha, Court with Keisha Clips. Okay. Oh, here we go again. There's a history. There's always a warning. There's always a warning. We just don't heed it. We just don't heed it.
So somebody told you on some auntie advice, leave him alone, and you should have did that, okay, my love? But now you're sitting in jail. So Monday morning in the early hours, Denita Jackson, who is a track athlete, as well as her boyfriend, Kevaughn Goldson, he is actually from Jamaica, and they were both Lincoln University track and field athletes. She actually came home early from work. She does live off campus. When she got to the home, she states that she...
Okay, so she comes home early from work. It's not clear if he was living there, an occupant of the home, but let's go.
Heard people talking in her roommate's room. So she used a hair clip to enter into the roommate's room. When she got in there, she saw both of them on the bed. They were both clothed, but she did see both of them on the bed. That, of course...
Okay, red flags. They're in her room with the door closed and locked. Let's go.
Threw her in a rage, and she jumped onto him in the bed, pulling him out of the bed with his shirt.
Oh, they were in the bed closed, so they were getting ready to get busy, and she broke up the little thingy. Okay, the rendezvous. Okay.
She grabbed a bottle of cologne that somehow had been missing. I don't know if she thought the roommate took the cologne or if it was his cologne and it wasn't in her room and it was supposed to have been in her room, but she grabbed that. They start tussling. He had got on top of her and was choking her.
Okay, so he got on top of her. He was choking her. Okay, all right, sounds like a good grounds for self-defense. Let's go.
And somehow she reached underneath the bed. Now remember, I believe they're still in the roommate room at this point. She reaches underneath the bed to grab a knife and stabs him in the back and in the chest.
Okay, all right, so he was okay, there's self-defense. Okay, she's gonna walk. With a good lawyer, she's gonna walk. If they even go through, if she's even indicted. But she's gonna walk.
They take him to the hospital, and in the midst of them doing surgery, he does not make it. So he has now passed away at 23 years old after having an argument with his girlfriend, who assumed that he was cheating on her with her roommates. And they have a history of doing this back and forth with each other. So,
okay, there's a history. She's gonna walk. She probably will walk. This is sad. This is another instance where, folks just playing with people's emotions. A man being a dog, because we teach our men, oh, you a man, you a concubine, you gotta have all these hoes, in every zip code. Nah, and the roommate, you're just as much to blame as this. Okay? And I hope you have guilt for the rest of your life, too. This is sad. This is really sad. It didn't have to get to this point. We need more training on de-escalation. We need more training on character, and we need to stop practicing divorce. This dating, we need to date, chaperone, but no sex. No sex. See, this is why we gotta do things God's way. God's way. A lot of women would be married now if it wasn't for the hoes that were out there, and if we just kept our legs closed. Okay? But I will be this is another case I'm gonna watch closely. Condolences to his family, but your boy was out of pocket. All right, he put his hand on her, and he was trying to sleep with a roommate. All right, take care. Bye.